just recently took over the position as the Central Valley Program Coordinator for the Gay Straight Alliance. I can't begin to tell you how important that program is to the young people in this country, because they're products of GSA standing up here. Many of us are alive today because of people like Joey.
I talk loud, so I don't know if I'm going to need this or not. But my name is Joey Fernandez, and as Jason said, I am the new program coordinator for the Gay Straight Alliance Network. My job began here in Fresno in August, and my first 2 weeks my computer was down, so I really couldn't do any outreach, and I felt really idle. And then when I finally got up and running, I didn't have an office to work out of, so it was really hard to get in touch with a lot of the high schools. And as I started to make my site visits with different high schools, I saw how important the need was. Just the environment, the climate on campus, walking into schools during maybe a lunchtime or a break time, and you know, it's just constant cussing and constantly putting each other down, whether it's because because of your race or your financial status or the gender that you identify with. And I don't know how many people here know, but last week we lost a young girl named Chloe. She lived her life as Justin until she realized that she was Chloe. And from Clovis, I'm from Clovis, and that's where she's from. And you can't do that in Clovis. You can't be gay in Clovis. You certainly can't be a boy turning into a girl or a girl turning into a boy. You can't even be brown hell in Clovis, you know. So my first thought when I found all this out was guilt, because I didn't get to that school in time. Guilt because because his mom was my high school friend, and I had no idea that she was going through all that stuff. And it is important what the Gay Straight Alliance Network does here in the United States, especially here in Fresno. Fresno is extremely conservative. And what we do is really important, because we can't really change an adult's mentality. We can't. After 30, 40 years, people believe what they want to believe, and unless they really are hit hard with an experience that a lot of LGBT youth go through, they're not going to really understand or care to understand. I love my community, but case in point, where are all my LGBT counterparts my age here tonight? There aren't a lot of them. And that's disappointing to me. Because our youth need us. They need us. Yeah, they need each other, but they need us. They need us to tell them that we went through it at a really difficult time, when it was much more oppressive, when there was very little support, and we made it. And we're attorneys, and we're doctors, and we're social workers, and we're family members, and we're deeply involved in our community, and we can be gay, you can be bisexual, you can be lesbian, you can be transgender, you can be whatever you want to call yourself. These kids are looking for us. So I appreciate everybody here, because it's a Saturday night and you don't have to be here. You guys will make my job easier by being the support that they need when I can't get to them. It's really unfortunate that we had to meet on these terms. But I just challenge everybody tonight to go out and talk to your friends and talk to your family, those who you know who are struggling alongside of us, and be there for the youth. We need to be there for our young people. We need to be there for our young people. We need to show up to events like this just like we show up to the Gay Pride Parade. We need to show up to events like this just like we show up to the launching of a new gay club. We need to be here for our youth. They are struggling. They can't do this without us. And we need to help the straight allies out there understand why it is so important to be a straight ally. I'm very fortunate to be doing this job as the mother of a recently, I guess, out lesbian daughter. She's lucky, and she's an exception. So please please love your kids, love your neighbors, and even those bratty ones that are hard to love them more because they hate you guys. They need us more. So thank you guys for being here, and thank you for letting me be a part of this.